Hey guys and girls, what's going on? It is Zazzri today, bringing you a Manchester City career mode episode number 4. And first off, apologies about my voice. I'm pretty ill. I've got a sore throat, cold, cough, all that kind of stuff. But I'm still commentating for you guys. So first off, we have got a game against QPR. So let's get right into it. So lovely bit of passing movement there. I think that's Aguero to Vidal, and Vidal smashes it with his right foot, which was good. It's currently with 2-1 down, and Yaya Toure, uses his strength there to burst through the defense, and he made sure that he's quite strong and stuff, so he's not really going to get pulled back. And then I do a really weird celebration. I don't even know what celebration that is. I don't know. It's just kind of funny to do. I'm pretty sure you just hold. I think it's just LB and then two flicks down, whatever. But 2-2 is how that one finished. And draw at home against QPR is not too great, but it's better than nothing. So we're in the Champions League now, and I can never pronounce this team. It's like Feyenoord or something, Feyenoord, I'm not sure. But I give a few players, that don't really get a chance to play too often the chance. I gave Dzeko, Sinclair, all those kind of players that, they're decent players, but they're not world class, and my team is kind of world class. So starting off, we've got Balotelli absolutely bursting through the defence, and then a burst of pace 20 minutes in to put us 1-0 ahead. He's pretty much a beast on this game, like Ultimate Team, career mode, anything. Balotelli is the man to use. He's an absolute tank. You can see, just look at the pace. Like, the defenders just can't handle him, and because he's so strong, he doesn't get pulled off the ball. And that was 1-1. Ended 1-1. Sorry. The goal that they scored was kind of bullshit, so I didn't really want to show it because I was like, it's just stupid to show a goal like that. And now we are away at Stoke. Stoke are a very physical and strong team, so I was always thinking, this is going to be a bit of a hard game. And I was like, it's not going to be too easy. It's going to be quite difficult going away from home and trying to get the victory. But Stoke playing the 4-4-1-1. I never understand why I even want to play that. But first off, an absolute tank of a goal from Falcao there. That was seriously a really good goal, and I was not expecting it. He's an absolute beast of a player. I'm so glad I signed him, and I play so much better than him with Tevez. But as you can see, look, he just dribbles past a player, and then has a crack with the right foot. I think he's 5-star weak foot, so he can use either foot just as well. And I want to show this because it's a lovely bit of pass movement. That's a way to break down a team if you're better than them. Just pass the ball around. And Falcao found Aguero, and Aguero used the pace to get past the defence, and they scored. So if you're 13, even though they say it's not about pace, if your strikers have got pace and strength, then they can burst through almost any defence, really. Because you can see that pace was the thing that helped him there. The defender probably would have closed him down if he was not as quick. But it's 2-2, 90th minute, gives it to David Silva, and there we go. He's put it in the back of the net. It was the 94th minute, really, because it had been quite a bit of added time. Then I did the Hulk celebration. Lovely. I was like, oh my god, it's going to be a draw. That's an absolute nightmare. And then David Silva pops up, and I was screaming. I was like, yes! Because I was really, really happy. And so coming up, we've got a Capital One Cup match. It is City versus Bristol City, I believe. And I kind of put quite a weak team out, but it was still a pretty hard game. I couldn't break them down at the start, but it is at the Etihad Stadium. You got Mbaye, Milner. They don't play too much, and I believe it's Mbaye's. I believe it was his first fixture. Anyway, I give it to Aguero, and Aguero puts us 1-0 up after 27 minutes. The reason I'm saying that's quite a while is because they're not the best team in the world. Are they in League One, something like that, Championship maybe? I'm not too sure, but they're certainly not in the Premier League. And you'd expect that I'd just give them a spanking, but it was quite difficult. Obviously, on world class, it is going to be hard, but it was quite difficult. I was surprised they even got that breakaway. And then a few minutes later, well, it's not even a few minutes later, 2 minutes later, we've got Balotelli. That's 2 minutes in game, so that's 30 seconds. Aguero and Balotelli, bit of passing movement. You can see Aguero to Balotelli, and he uses strength to keep the ball there, and finesse shots, opens his body, and that is the best way to score. The keeper's got really no chance. So James Milner get hits off the bar, which I was like, whoa, pretty good shot. And then who's it going to be? Why always me? Gotta be Big Mario, who, he's get that header. It's pretty good to hit the bar. He took a deflection, but Mario was there to just head it in the back of the net. So you can see here he sort of gets over the defender and gets it in, falls over, but the goal's a goal. The keeper had a back to the goal and then turned around, and then the ball was already in the back of the net. So that was 3-0. and I just got a picture of Madder there, and I'm not sure who playing here. It's Arsenal. I remember this game. It's City versus Arsenal, and obviously I was thinking this could be quite a difficult game. They've got Podolski, Cazorla, they've got Wilshere, Walcott. They're pretty good players. A bit of pace about them, and they're pretty good. And as the table stands, we are second to Chelsea. I think the goal difference is just three better. But Spurs are actually top because they've got a game in hand. They've won all their games. But you can see my starting 11 there is the strongest starting 11 that I've got, I'd say. And maybe I'm not too sure about. There's a few positions where it's maybe Balotelli's playing amazing, but I think that's his form. But a bit of sloppy passing around the defence, and Aguero uses pace to capitalise, and lovely little cross across the face of goal, and Falcao is going to smash that in any day of the week just before half time, and he's going to do a few cheeky one-handed press ups. So I believe that's 1-0 to City, which was pretty nice. It was nice to start off with that, but it was really just sloppy defending and just poor defending really that allowed me to capitalise on that, and that was how that game ended. There was no real other highlights. So now we're back to the Champions League, and we've got Udinese, who have got a few decent players. You've got Di Natale in there, he's pretty awesome. He's just too old really. Ultimate Team he's great, but career mode he isn't because he's just far too old to actually want. Because he's just going to go downhill in career mode, whereas Ultimate Team obviously he's just going to stay beast. But I think he's about 50,000 coins if you're interested. Because I was looking at buying him. But I was like, we've got to get this win. I want to get a few wins in the Champions League, and then I don't have to really worry about the group stages anymore. And I put quite a strong, decent team out. You got Falcao, Ramos. Quite a lot of the big guns were out there. But straight away, we concede Luis Muriel. And a few of you guys were telling me to buy him, and I was thinking about doing it. And then he scores against me, which was pretty annoying. But yes, it was probably just a bit of sloppy defending. I didn't close them down as well as I should have. But I know Carl Freezy's got him in his career mode, and I was thinking about buying him because he turns into pretty much an absolute tank. So that's that. So Aguero trying to get past the defence, but it was pretty solid. So I had to go out wide to David Silva and then cut back in with a lovely little pass to Falcao. Falcao shrugs off the defence, opens up his body, finesse shots it just before half time again from Falcao. That's 2 games in a row that he's done that. And that open the body shot is pretty good because the goalkeeper can't really do too much about it, and it almost always goes in because it goes way away from the keeper, sort of the side netting type area. So that was 1-1, that was half time, and we give away a penalty. And Di Natale here, and he smashed it into the right hand side the way you're looking at it. Joe Hart's left, and he went the other way. So 73 minutes, and we went 2-1 down. I was pretty disappointed. I didn't really think it was a penalty. I can't find the clip for where I actually took him down. But it just seemed like I pulled him back a bit, and then he just went on the floor, and I was like, what? But it was 2-1. And straight away from kick-off, I was like, no. So I was passing it around and trying to get a goal, but nothing really happened. And that's how the game finished. We lost 2-1. I was pretty disappointed. And here we're against Fulham. We're away from home, of course, at Crown Lane. I believe it's the Cottage or something like that. Craven Cottage, maybe. I have no idea. But we're away from home, and I was like, come on, we need a win here. We got battered, but we actually lost that game 2-0, I think. And that was that. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please like it, and the career mode playlist for this series will be in the description if you missed a video. Peace out.